Hi Gemini, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Gemini Tarot reading. Gemini Love Tarot reading, Gemini Love Reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Gemini Love Messages channeled. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Gemini, I just want to show you what's coming in. It's pretty interesting. It's page energy. It's Page of Wands and Page of Cups. So right off the bat, we could definitely be dealing with somebody who's younger. Doesn't mean that we are, though, because this is an energy of like trying to figure it out, you know? Somebody who clearly has lit this candle, has an idea. It's the wand energy, you know, it's the fire energy, it's the movement. And it's coming here with the emotions, with the Page of Cups. So somebody has something to say, to offer, something clearly, some movement that they want to make. A lot of emotional energy here, yet a lot of fire here. So let's see what else is coming through. It's very early. Gemini, this is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. Look at that. They both came back. Okay. Yeah, something's going on here with this page energy. Very, very interesting, our messengers. Look here in our Page of Wands. There are some crystals here. You know, connecting us both to some healing energy, but also clarity. See the rainbow coming up, and this is like getting the inspiration, lit the fire. It also connects with the chakras for me. And here we have a lot of butterflies, transformational energy, dragonflies, new beginnings. I see a lizard here who's in this, coming from this sort of hot smoke, you could say. There are stars in there. There's also hopeful energy in that rainbow. Somebody lit this candle, and there's a heart, look, that is kind of written out in the sand here. You can see the starfish, infinite possibilities. It's also an energy of making something work that wasn't. You can see more of them here in the water. And some of these bubbles here are forming hearts. And clearly there's a really big heart here. Okay. Something's going on here. Just innocent page energy, but both of them coming in. And I think that it's one of them is wanting to stay in here. I literally feel like I was forced to bring all of this down. Okay, look what is here. We have the Ace of Cups, synchronicity, the Nine of Wands in reverse, Moon and Sagittarius energy. That's interesting because it's like getting out of no contact energy. This person is trying to figure it out. This is, wow. And look where the page. So for all intent and purposes, it's the third time we saw it. It came back, and then it wanted to stay in your reading, and it's literally landing here where your person's energy is really strong. And we have the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. So what is inside of this cup? Offer. I think there might be some kind of offer here. Is there an apology in here? Could we be looking at something quite big like marriage? It's really early to tell here. But this is a lot of emotional energy coming in. You can see, of course, our dove here in the water. It's overflowing. It's a very peaceful energy, a particular kind of connection, but there's also some peacemaking energy there. And look what is in the partnership placement, synchronicity. Timing. Wow. In fact, the sun here within our synchronicity card, our luminary, the Leo energy around this source. Source, God. God is the universe, the divine, is burning off the clouds. So indecision energy. It's like forming an angel here. It's like clearing it. If you think of it like fog, kind of like burning it off, you know? This is somebody who wants to get out of no contact. This is real clear. And, okay. So, it's coming here. Wow, I just want to show you. So, it just brought in the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's definitely somebody who didn't follow through. Are they ready here now? This is both connecting to the lack of following through for me here in our King of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, ruled by Mercury, but it's also connecting to what's going on now, what they're trying to do. So somebody ready now? Somebody was ready, somebody wasn't, somebody was available, somebody wasn't, because we're also looking at the next level, you could say, but all the emotional energy, the love, some offers, and it's connected to synchronicity with the timing. But a really strong validation that we are in a no contact, no communication and or in separation reading today. The Three of Swords was wanting to show itself at the bottom of the deck. Saturn and Libra energy. So whether this holding back energy played a part here or was the reason, it's clear. You know, this is the heartbreak. It's the kind of coming apart energy. Separation. For some of you, maybe even around a legal contract. Very interesting. As we look here with energy that could be going into that or going back to that. I also would be remiss if I did not mention that there definitely could be somebody here. I feel like this might be around this person, but it could be you too. That there was some kind of jealousy here that also kind of got things where they are. Okay, let's see what's going on. I'm just going to move the energy a bit more here because your reading is very clearly wanting to come in. The playlist for your reading, Gemini, the Gemini Zodiac readings, Gemini Love Tarot, they're linked in the description below of today's video, but also, on the playlist tab here at the Tarot Closet, you'll find all 12 zodiac signs there. You will also find the playlist for all signs tarot readings. These are love readings for the collective love readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, I do offer very long in-depth twin flame readings. All readings are timeless. They're meant for you when you find them. And if they're your reading, they're your reading. If they're not, they're not. It's just, you know, how that goes. So feel free to explore if you're inspired to do so. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you for watching, for liking. Did you see that? For liking, sharing, subscribing if you haven't. I really appreciate it. Boy, if that's just not ever a validation. Because as that was revealing at the bottom of the deck, I was feeling like it belongs here. But I also, of course, had the feeling that I needed to move the deck. So it's just a really strong validation of being in no contact, no communication, and or in separation, but also the timing to get out of that. Whatever that means, whether that's an apology in this cup, there's an offer in this cup because there's a lot of emotional energy, and that page energy also of somebody who may be younger, but can also just be trying to figure it out. Because we saw that Page of Cups and Page of Wands, moved the cards around, they came back again. Then the page said, okay, I want to be here. So this is definitely one of those readings. This is somebody who does want to get out of no contact. There has to be, at the very least, an apology in this cup. Is there more? Yeah, look at this. 5 of Pentacles in... My gosh. This is incredibly goosebumpy. Look, our Page of Wands and Page of Cups are back together again. It's the 3rd time. Saw them coming in, shuffled, they came back in together. Page of Cups stayed. Now here is our Page of Wands. They're together here. And that's where their energy is really strong. 5 of Pentacles also here in reverse. Mercury and Taurus energy. This is an energy of loss. This is an energy of somebody worrying. This is somebody you are in no contact, no communication with, or there's just a lot of difficulty, like complications around it. And it's here in reverse, which is coming back in. It's like recovering what they lost kind of energy. And it's coming with the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is literally getting out of this separation energy. There's hurt here for sure. I mean, look at the socks. They come in a pair. They come in a pair. They're both damaged. They both have holes in them. Hurt, I guess you could say, in a state of disrepair. One of them more than the other. Look at that big toe coming out. That's like the worst ever when you have a hole in the big toe. And then there was one here that's a little bit more manageable. But very clearly some hurt here, and this is very much centered around this apology, Gemini, that is in this cup for not following through. And if somebody was perhaps overreacting, there's some kind of jealousy here too. So of course we could be looking at some third-party energy. To what extent, who, what, when, where, it's just not really clear at this point, some of which I think you're going to know anyway. But our Five of Pentacles in reverse is catty corner here with our Page of Cups, who is here for the third time. With their friend, the Page of Wands, who lit this candle, who wants to get out of this separation. It is just so incredibly clear. The timing energy here, and this is the other thing, synchronicity, Three of Swords in the partnership placement. Something around the timing as well that wasn't right. Again, was somebody ready? Somebody wasn't. Somebody was available. Somebody wasn't. This is yours. I need to dig it out. It's bringing along a few friends. This is also yours. And this is yours. Come on. This is also yours. Is that it? No, there's one more. Six of Swords. It's time to talk. It's things moving along here. Look at this. And you know what this is for me? If you look here in our Six of Swords, by the way, Mercury and Aquarius energy. We know the lack of communication here. If you look, you can see 6 swords, and that it's like putting the both of you here, the Three of Swords together, the Three of Swords coming together, giving us a 6 as well, which is a very healing energy. It's an energy of healing with another person as well. It's restoring harmony. In fact, it's really quite strong, getting some perspective, and you could say kind of inviting some peace into your life, into your lives, getting into balance. So in this boat here on this water, which is quite calm, and having this conversation, coming together somehow, you can see the light at the end here. It's almost like the auroras, isn't it? The Three of Swords, both of you, but actually sitting next to each other. So that's really interesting. But this is an energy of transition. It's an energy of, it's like it's time for things to get moving. So that's the other thing. It's also a really strong message around the person who's coming through here today, who's very much in this page energy. Okay? Clearly, around a lot of things, around the apology, around whatever happened here with commitment issues, whatever they maybe still are or have been with our King of Pentacles in reverse, like not following through kind of energy. That page energy definitely could be someone younger, but again, it's just kind of like an immaturity, like a student, like I still need to figure some things out. So this is also connecting with that energy of, okay, this is really clear. There's a lot of chatter here around this person, but it's also really clear in just this page energy and the minor arcana that this is somebody who wants to get out of no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Is figuring it out. It's literally time. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles connecting here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun in Capricorn energy. Okay, so yeah, obviously they have not let you go. This is obviously somebody who's working out how to come in here. Perhaps they're working on what to say. The apology that I think needs to be made. It could be more. Is there something also timing-wise in their life that needs to change or happen? This could also be around you because you can see them holding on to the pentacle, yours. You could say here, the one that something went wrong. They didn't follow through. Whatever. They're holding on to it here, and you can see surrounding, there's three pentacles there. And these three pentacles, of course, are the Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn, and that's a coming together energy. It's collaborative. It's working some things out. Is there a third party? Again, I'm feeling like there's something going on with that. I'm just not exactly sure to what extent, because it might be around a lot of things. It's not real clear cut for me that somebody was perhaps in some betrayal. You know what I mean? Could be for sure. We're still working on that. But the swords are, well, they're painful, you know? They're also clarity, and they're transactional, and it's like rational thought and communication, and it's the Three of Swords. So obviously that's not what happened here. And it is around this pentacle that's been withheld, taken back, I don't know. But they have it here, and then there are three pentacles surrounding. So that's the other thing. That is a come together teamwork energy, which they're trying to do here, both in the Six of Swords, just our Page of Cups and Wands that came down 3 times now at this point. 3 times now. And then landed right where their energy is the strongest, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, coming back to recover what they lost. Your trust, the relationship. Yeah. And this is like wanting to come together here in these 3 pentacles, wanting to work this out. They're working on something else. So what is that? What is that 4th pentacle? You know? Yeah, look at this turning point here in the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. Here's the thing. When you get out of the Hermit energy, Virgo and Mercury energy, who you share a ruling planet with, Mercury, when you go in there for clarity, for personal truth, spiritual illumination, you know, working some things out, you go into the Wheel of Fortune after that. And that, you know, it's always turning. It's the new cycle. It's where things are changing again. And it's a turning point. Okay, so this is someone who's understanding the connection. It's really strong here. And also really, really wanting to get out of no contact energy. The Wheel of Fortune is also connected to the throat chakra, I speak. So incredibly clear. This is Jupiter energy, the planet of expansion, the planet of prosperity. And one could say luck, timing for me. That's around timing. There's some timing energy that's going on here. 7 of Wands. Right here with the 3 of Swords, with what happened, and with the 9 of Wands in reverse. Both this person wanting to get out of separation, but also telling me that you are not wanting to get hurt here in the 7 of Wands, this Mars and Leo energy of just protecting your heart, you know, but at the same time wanting to hear what they have to say here. I mean, look at our 7 of Wands, because, well, first of all, it's like an energy of energy shifting, your spiritual realignment here. Look at this, right with synchronicity too, right with this breakup energy, this no contact energy of making some decisions, reflecting on the past, getting on a path that's the right path for you. I feel like you're here very much in this energy, you know, but you can see you have a spear and there's sharks here and you're just trying to get to this boat. Interesting, because we have this boat up here for communication. It is almost like, yeah, just maybe even having started to have a conversation and jumping ship. and needing a minute, walking away, that kind of energy. Because there's definitely a self-defensive energy, and there's also definitely a getting out of no contact energy, no communication, and again, and/or in separation. And that's important because Six of Pentacles in reverse, because it's not for everybody that you can see each other. Okay, so this is really clear around what's been going on. The lack of reciprocity here, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon in Taurus. Somebody giving more time to something else. Is this somebody who wasn't able to balance out work? Is this somebody who was afraid of commitment? Is that what we're looking at here? Why, what is going on in this Six of Pentacles in reverse? It's kind of, it is a struggling energy, one-sided. And that's the other thing. So it can definitely be connected with somebody just struggling with commitment, with feelings. But I feel like you already know what this is. And of course, we're going to keep moving along here. But it's connected with our King of Pentacles in reverse. The not following through energy, something happening there. By the way, as I'm bringing in your reading, my throat chakra is really getting kind of closed. So this is somebody definitely who's trying to open it, but who's having some trouble with, I don't know, making the apology, what to say. Also, here, a validation of that with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Libra and Mercury energy, the imbalance around the communication. Somebody here, look, just the shadow that's here. The thing is, there's a lot that this person wants to say that's been getting held back. A lot. And including the truth. When you're getting out of the Knight of Swords, you're going into the Queen of Swords. And this is in reverse, and it's Libra energy, which is connected to infinity, truth, balance, and renewal. So definitely the lack of communication, some lack of honesty here around perhaps why has there been an imbalance, the Six of Pentacles in reverse? What's around that lack of reciprocity? The Fool. Wow, the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune here. In our major arcana, is that it? Yeah, that's it. And we have our synchronicity energy here. Aquarius and Uranus energy. This is somebody who does want to move forward, and really embodies this page energy that's been coming through, because it can be sort of like this innocent abandon energy, like taking this chance, really, really wanting another chance here. It's really strong for me. Are we out of the World card? I want to say the two of you, because in order to get here, clean slate kind of energy, you need to finish the cycle. In the World card energy, the completion. You could say karmic debts paid, life lessons learned, obstacles out of the way. One of the biggest obstacles here that I feel like is this person, and it really is strong around emotional, perhaps immaturity, issues with commitment and next level. So it could be somebody that's just really panicked about that. Should it be around introducing families, going exclusive, moving in, marriage, building a family? What is it? It's clear that not everybody this is about. Somebody who's younger, and there's a lot of variables here, but that is a really strong energy around this page energy that's come in 3 times, and they've stuck together. And this person knows that it's time. And this person is going to be figuring it out. It's really clear. The Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card, and how to come in here. And this conversation between the two of you is definitely going to change where things have been and where they're going. Whether that cup here in the Ace of Cups is just an apology, it's connected to the Fool, clean slate, offer kind of energy. Let's date. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for that. It is time to communicate. It's really time to communicate. Synchronicity here, the Wheel of Fortune, fate, and destiny. Controlling what you can. Yeah, look, letting go of what you can't. So this is definitely somebody who's had commitment issues. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. But here's something I want to tell you. So there it is. There's the Pentacle. There's the Pentacle. Commitment issues very, very clear around this person. So whatever they're trying to work out in order to talk about it, they're doing that. So whether that's just fear of commitment, this next level, there's something else going on there. There is a panicked energy. It's like triggered energy. And this is the other thing I want to bring through, Gemini. If you have somebody around you that maybe they know about or are hearing about or suspecting, if there's somebody else that is here for somebody, that message, I do feel like some of the third party energy that I was feeling is that there's somebody maybe even around you that's like very attracted and pulled towards you. So whether it's somebody that's already been around or somebody new or somebody they know about, it could even be vice versa. But there is some jealous energy that's coming through. And there are other, almost, you could say again, some possibilities for you here. But if there's any possibility for the two of you, this person coming through, it really needs to happen now. I feel like this conversation, this Emperor needs to make their move. Oh, wow. This is just really clear, Gemini. So as you can see, we have the Emperor in the upright coming here with the Five of Swords in reverse. Also, the Queen of Cups in the upright and the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely an apology in there, but it's also around if you want to talk clearly, Gemini's person, there is an apology. They have it to make. There has been some ego keeping them from it. I do feel that they're getting out of that. There's been a lot of hiding of those feelings. This person is again, there is some jealous energy that has been coming through for me. Not 100% clear, getting clarity on what exactly that is, but I also feel like, should that be for you, you know what that is. But this Emperor, Aries and Mars energy, divine masculine energy, look here, our lion, clearly. A lot of pride, our leader. Well, first of all, I just want to say it's a strong validation if this is somebody who has not been balancing out their work life. We could also be looking at somebody who did get caught at something around betrayal, but we could even be looking at somebody who is in other things, something else, another pentacle, you could say, like third-party energy that's obviously played a really big part in kind of how you're here. But what I wanted to say is, holding on to this Ankh tightly, you can see yin-yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So this is getting into balance energy. And the Emperor is connected to the root chakra. When that is centered, when that is balanced, when that is aligned, you're getting out of fear. You're getting out of ego, and you're getting out of shadow, and you're making the move. You're apologizing, you're opening up communication, and you're getting over your ego, and you're saying what needs to be said. You're making the effort, you're making the first move, because this is, on one hand, it could be someone younger. On the other hand, we're looking at the Emperor. It could be somebody older, even an older divine masculine energy. It's going to be really specific for you. But I want to tell you, the kind of immature energy here in the page does resonate with the Emperor here when it was in reverse, I feel, because that's them wanting to figure out how to make this move, and this is something they're doing. It's just really clear. Also, the apologetic energy here in the Five of Swords in reverse. Venus and Aquarius energy, and getting out of the no contact. Look at what's here. This was water, and now it's like the water's gone and there's mud and it's cracked and dried. There's even a cup here, connecting us to conflicting energy. Clearly, it's the swords. So things said, things not said, things done. Also connecting us to the fact that it changed things, and the throat chakra. And it's here in reverse. So and with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands, that's a lot of healing energy. It's an apology. It's moving in pretty fast with the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius energy, it's making the move. And again, with our Emperor here, who's getting out of fear, shadow, and ego, who's clearly worked out whatever this is, this fourth pentacle, you know, or the three pentacles around it, whether it's work, other people, what. This Emperor energy wants to get out of no contact, no communication, and or in separation. So some of the third party energy has already been presenting itself in many ways. I feel like there's kind of a lot of different things going on here with that, because there's definitely hurt. There's the possibility for some of you that there was some betrayal. But a lot of the third party energy is around this person. And then I feel like there's somebody around you, perhaps. Again, I mean, this could all be vice versa for you. And if that's how you're resonating, you're hearing you're resonating that way, then that's how you're resonating, you know. But from the very beginning of your reading, it's been coming through quite strong that this person has, there's some jealousy that's been going on or might still be going on. The Five of Swords in reverse and the Five of Pentacles, they just connected. I just saw this. And that's a 55. And that's an energy of, well, change is near. Change is near. And it's also for me connecting to people again here and to the throat chakra to communicate. It's literally time. So there is an energy of where do we go from here? The World card, again, generally, you get through the World card, you know, that completion energy before you move on to the Fool. But I feel like there's still some unresolved things clearly. But it's a conversation, whether it be in person or whether it be via SMS, social media, email, which is really quite strong here. There's a lot of Mercury energy here today, your ruling planet, Gemini, and Mercury is strongly connected to reading and writing. Doesn't mean it's an SMS or social media kind of communication, email, but it's strong on that. So whether it's in person or whether this is, via social media, you know, ... I do feel like it could get a little bit emotionally intense, you know, because there's a lot that hasn't been said and there's a lot that really needs to be said, including an apology, but it's just kind of like going beyond that. And it's somebody that may really have to work for this, for you, if there's even a possibility anymore. Okay, I think I've said everything that I want to say. I want to show you the bottom of the deck. Gratitude. So that's interesting. Oracle, by the way, I'm not reading it in reverse. There's like newspaper clippings, you know, news, things being read, messages written. You can see there is a woman here being grateful for what? I do think that this person is coming in a sincere way, but also kind of intense. It's the Emperor here who likes to get their way, who is finally is what I'm hearing, making this move to communicate and does have an agenda. I do feel there's an agenda around this person. You know, there's some planning, there's some strategy here of how they're coming in and what they're hoping for. The Fool's connecting to the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Again, obviously it's heavy here on making an apology, but it's a lot more than that. So I'm not reading Oracle in reverse. Let's see what is coming in. Wow, a couple of things here. So we have transition, which is really validating in the Six of Swords energy. Look, there's like a love note here. We have our stag here. And it's coming here with the star, Aquarius and Uranus energy. And this transitional energy is connecting me to Mercury in Aquarius. So it's literally time and affinity. This person coming in, it's like being pulled toward you, getting out of the cooling off period, like coming in here with healing, renewal, hope, and clarity. That's the star energy, and stars aligning, like it's time. It's more than time here. Of course, that's coming to an 8, and it's an action number, and that 8 is connected also to justice, Libra energy, truth, balance, and renewal, because there's been an imbalance in a lot of things here, and there are things that need to be said. There's a lot left unsaid, and there needs to be some healing energy, and yeah, a lot of things coming out here. Look at the horse within our star energy. That's a horse that can push through obstacles. That's a horse with a lot of humility too. Connecting right here with the 6 of Swords. Look, there's the star energy here. The universe, like it's time. Things lining up, synchronicity, the Wheel of Fortune, the star energy here. That's really, really, really strong around fate and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. So this person getting this energy of a lot of realizations of what this is. You met for a reason, this fated energy. So there's definitely an after the fact here for whatever went on. They definitely have some waking up going on. Trust yourself. So that's clearly for you. Actually, I'm wanting to put it here with really strong energy here of them coming back in and connecting with our 7 of Wands, of you kind of having that 7th wand up. Did we see the 6 of Wands coming in? Am I imagining that? I felt like we did. And it was reversed. In any case, that's what I'm seeing. So that's also like a lack of confidence around the communication, again, whether it's in person to come up to you or send the message. But also when it does happen, you're holding on to that 7th wand, sort of like, wait a minute. So growth is here, and it's connecting with the Ace of Wands. It's below the Wheel of Fortune. There's also flowers, literal, just flowers, you know, and they're connecting with some humility and apologetic energy for me, kind of offer energy, if you will. But also things moving again. Where are they going from here? What else do you want to say to your Gemini? Cosmic order. Wow. So yeah, I mean, that's the synchronicity energy here as well. The beginning, the middle, the end. Divine timing, divine, number, life, death, rebirth, all in time. Look at all the messengers here. Yeah, it's connecting right with synchronicity. I think this might be it, this one right here. I don't know, that's yours. And guide is the last one coming in. So we have guide. It's the divine energy. It's an owl connected to the divine. Interesting look. There's a labyrinth on it as well. Here with the Tree of Life and our Wheel of Fortune today coming out of the labyrinth. The star energy, the Wheel of Fortune, synchronicity, cosmic order. Everything's aligning to get you guys to have this, to come together, to have this conversation, messages, whatever it is. It really needs to happen. The owl here today is like newspaper clippings, again, information, and that's the energy of an owl as well, of course, wise. Can see things that others cannot. New beginnings, look and change. Yeah, it's this is just super clear, Gemini. And an owl, by the way, just an FYI, an owl is a Scorpio and the zodiac wise, and they can hold back a lot of emotions, you know. But they're actually, and owls are really centered around a few things. Food, sustenance. So you could also connect that with money, kind of emperor energy as well. Keeping predators away, so protection. And they're person, they're people kind of energy. Here in our guide card today, we have a 10 that deduces to a 1. It's a new cycle. Coming with it is a 29, which is an 11. And that's coming together. It's new beginnings. Look, it's making a decision. Union, you could say, coming together, however that is for you. There is a 7 here. Assessing the situation, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And then the very last is a 68. Which of course is coming to a 14, that makes it a 5. And again, communication, change, new beginnings. Look at this, it's so clear. If there's some kind of long distance energy, it's like breaking that barrier, but also again, we could be looking at phone calls, messages. There's a nest representing where you nurture and grow the eggs. So the relationship, but could be literally representing a home, which we're also seeing here in the change card. Long distance energy for some of you, for sure, but a new beginning. It's literally time for this conversation and where you're going from here. I have a very good feeling about this, but it's always about your decisions. You have free will. Your person has free will. Energies, outcomes, they will, and they do change. The future is not fixed. Look where it went, and look how it's connecting with the Ace of Cups today. They look like they were made for each other. You know, these cards. Yeah, and it just no accident that it's connecting right here with our Ace of Cups. So this is kind of really goes way, way beyond an apology, and that's been a really strong collective energy for me lately. And again, the change here, look at the big moon. You know, what's been hidden, the subconscious energy, the stuff, the issues going on. The shadow, things in shadow, the subconscious energy. The moon is in control of the tide, which is the emotions, the water energy. It's full, it's illuminating. It's coming here with what you could say is the conscious and the subconscious energy of the house. So things dark to light, things coming to light. It's bringing in that sun energy, which was really, really strong in our synchronicity card, like burning off indecision. Somebody finally here, like movement. It's really, really strong. And again, there's a validation here should there be some kind of connection to literal home environment. The last thing I wanted to say, I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages, is the trust yourself energy. And that really is around, because look at the healing, the Queen of Cups, that's connected to the Seven of Wands. This feels very sincere to me, but that's going to be for you to discern what's for you, what you're accepting, what you need, where you're going from here. So it's very much a high priestess energy, you know. Trust your intuition, trust yourself. These are your guardian angels. The tarot calls it channeled love messages, messages from their higher self. Oh, those went right back in. I miss you so. Beep. Much. You know what that is. I love you more than I have found a way to say. I forgive you. Very interesting. Is this wishful thinking, or are you offering this? I made so many mistakes. I messed up so bad. It was me, not you. Wow. I'm sorry I lied. I heard our song today. I was stupid to let you go. You are my other half, Gemini. Soulmate energy. Definitely seeing you as a soulmate. It's really, really strong. If you're on a twin flame journey, that's in this energy. might mean really specific messages for you. So if you are and you're still here, I just want to remind you that you can definitely take a deep dive into the twin flame readings if you want to get a more in-depth, reading on that journey. It's not for everybody, I know. And also that goes for the love tarot readings, the collective love readings, because they're obviously each reading is going to be a particular collective. So if you're feeling drawn to something, I was wrong. Look, it went right here with I forgive you. I made a wrong decision. That's the other thing around the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It kind of has, there's like a greedy energy to that, So whether it's around money, somebody who chose money, or there was another connection there. Again, definitely not for everybody, but perhaps maybe some kind of betrayal in the romantic sense. I'll leave it at that because I don't think it's for everyone, and it's kind of specific what is coming in. So are you ready to know the truth? I made a wrong decision. Look, a validation here. It was all my fault. It was me, not you. Wow. There's a lot of accountability. I feel so guilty. I'm sorry I hurt you. Accountability, but also kind of some begging. I'm sorry I ghosted you. I'm missing you so much. I heard our song today. I miss you so beep much. I have not let you go. Why do I feel like I saw that already? I was stupid to let you go, but I have not let you go. This is far from over. I was triggered. I want to be honest. They're triggered now too. I'm trying to get over my ego. Yeah, that's going here with our Emperor energy. Are you thinking of me? I am wising up. So that's also giving us the Hangman energy, Pisces energy, getting perspective, getting in there and working some things out. Because actually that's where this person has been. It's been indecisive. There have been power struggles. In action, you could say. Because when you get out of the Hangman energy, you go into the Death card. And you get out of your ego. Here, there are paradigm shifts and you make other changes that you need to make. Here it is again. So I don't know if this is a response or they're just validating, and I miss you so beep much. And I don't know, but these decks are really, really big decks. So for you to get a lot of these same messages is, wow. Do you miss me the way that I miss you? Yeah, they've made it really clear how much they miss you. And we met for a reason. And that does connect us with the star energy, understanding that fate and destiny. There's something here that's wanting to show underneath. So we got to look. The Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah. I really want you back in my life just revealed when I tried to move this deck. Okay. Four of Cups, by the way, Moon and Cancer energy. If you can see them, it's this conversation going down there. You might not be expecting seeing them, might surprise you. May have sort of figured you wouldn't. Could also be around a phone call. It was right underneath the Six of Swords and it wanted to be revealed. Here, the star is back there. Are you thinking of me and we met for a reason? Okay, so I want to bring in some little ones. The Tarot Closet Love Messages, and then we're going to close your reading, Gemini. You are so beautiful. My heart is yours. I received your telepathic messages. Really strong connection, telepathy between you, in particular with you, a Gemini. Your ruling planet is Mercury. So what have you been sending them, Gemini? You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. That's Gemini Mars energy, 9 of Swords. My world changed when I met you. I'm missing you so much is where that wanted to go. I'm hiding my true feelings. Nope, those are not yours. But these are, I think this is coming to an end. Nope. Okay, now it is. I will never give up on us. Please forgive me. I fear you have moved on. It's connecting to some of that full energy, that Aquarius energy that some of you may have or are close to. I dream of you. Yeah, the telepathic energy is really strong. Messages that you might also be already receiving, via dreams, numbers, synchronicities. The energy is really strong here. So through also speaking of strong song as well, through songs as well, music, numbers, repeating patterns. I really want to see you. My heart is yours. I feel like I might have picked that up. It was me, not you, so that's coming in again. You are my biggest wish, Gemini. That's connecting here with the star energy. Really strong. I am waiting for the right time. In your last channeled love message from their higher self, the end of your reading today, will you wait for me? So I'm waiting for the right time. Will you wait for me? Beautiful Gemini, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you watching, liking, sharing, subscribing to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. It means a lot. I'm sending you love as always and light, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until then, bye Gemini.